Let us now consider the reasons why people are choosing to start their own recruitment agency. Now, people are interested in starting their own recruitment agency for many different personal reasons. However, in the overwhelming majority of cases, they, and quite possibly you, have one or more of the following 10 reasons in common for wanting to do so. Firstly, you are tired of working relentlessly only to line your employer's pockets without any real appreciation for your efforts. No matter what you do, you just can't seem to earn enough money to make ends meet. You're one of the tens of thousands of people who are now on zero contract hours, with no guarantee of regular work, just at the beck and call of your line manager, and worse still, at very short notice or no notice at all. The only way you can make extra money is to do more overtime as and when you can get it, which is then taxed to the hilt. Worse still, over the last few years, your boss has, because of the recession, taken liberties asking you to work longer hours, additional shifts with no extra pay. You haven't had a pay rise for a number of years, and because of the increase in the cost of living, you are having difficulties because you've got very little disposable income. You have no retirement, pension or savings, and you're having a hard time paying the bills. Your family life is suffering because you are unhappy with your financial status, and you are now taking medication just to help you to get through the day. You have come to realize that there is no such thing as job security anymore, and that the only person who can do anything about your financial future and independence is, yes, you. And finally, you hate feeling like your strings are being pulled by other people, circumstances beyond your control. And there is an urgent need to take control, take action right now, once and for all time. Do any of these set of circumstances match how you feel or where you are at this point in time? I'd like to ask you a personal question here. Do you believe that the problem you are faced with now are of your own making? Not. Companies are doing fewer with less people. People are being laid off. The economy isn't going back to the way it used to be. And wanting to change your status quo is not always just about the money. For many, having the convenience of being at home with the family is tremendously comforting. For parents, it can be especially good to know that you are very near to your children and available should you be needed at any time and for any reason. When you work outside the home, you invariably end up spending a fortune on childcare. If your kids are too young for school and worrying about what they're up to between the end of the school day and when you get home from work. This also applies in the case of elderly care. As our population gets older, the cost of caring for the elderly is expected to rise. Yet still a large number of families are choosing to care for their elderly relatives at home. To care for those who once cared for you is one of the greatest, highest honours, but life makes it increasingly difficult to do so. If you have been looking for a lasting solution to any of these problems, you can stop chasing shiny objects, the so-called get-rich-quick schemes that frankly will not bring you any lasting financial solution. Starting your own home-based recruitment agency will provide you with a sustained regular income. If this is where you are at now, then let me help you to break free. You can start this business on a part-time basis and boost your bank balance in a few short weeks. And I'm talking in terms of averaging £4,000 to £6,000 by just placing one person into employment. In the next of our video series, we are going to consider key reasons why you should start your very own recruitment agency. Finally, if you haven't done so already, please sign up to attend our free Recruitment Start Up presentation to find out how you can have your share of this £27 billion industry.